Hello? Is this thing on?
Welcome to Trending, the podcast that examines the latest trends in fashion, beauty, and lifestyle.
We're your hosts, Tinsley and Dallion, and we're here to give you the inside scoop on how to adapt, ditch, or embrace the latest trends.
Whether you're a fashionista looking to stay ahead of the curve, a millennial just trying to keep up with Gen Z, or you're someone who wants to stay informed about what's hot and what's not, we've got you covered.
So sit back, relax, and join us as we dive into the world of trending fashion, beauty, and friendship. This is so off topic. I'm looking at my apartment and I'm like...
We haven't even gotten to the topic.
I actually thought that made you sound really good.
I'm gonna use this podcast to hype ourselves up.
I know.
Welcome to the first ever episode of Trending with Dallion and Tinsley. We are so excited that you're here, that you're joining us. Tinsley and I have been friends for a really long time, and we've been talking about doing this podcast for a little while now. So this is a very exciting day for us. Tinsley, please say hello.
Hi, I'm really excited, and I feel like I would have never done this had you just known me on my own, but Dallion has always pulled out, I don't know if it's the best of me or it's just she's pulling out things that I
something.
know, yeah, I don't even know they're there, but when she's definitely the one that brought this up, and when she brought it up, I was like, I don't know if that's me, but I'm hopping on. It's a great time to do it. I don't know if we should even get into this, but...
Get into why it's a great time to do it.
Unemployed, which we did not expect when we first talked about it. So here we are.
Yep. Yeah, my new theory is that unemployment, as much as I don't like that word, because I have been working. There's been no income, but I've been working since I've become officially unemployed. So I don't like the word, but anyway... Mm-hmm. Unemployment is just an opportunity to do all the things you've always wanted to do. That's my new outlook.
As we like to say, fun employment.
Yes, fun employment.
She's been unemployed a little bit longer than me. Somehow she's already gotten a new business running. So she's already been uber successful.
Thank you. I mean, I'm just incapable of sitting around and doing nothing. And I just have it. It's funny because the last year of my life, I've sort of had like some dreams and desires in my heart that like I wanted to do some things, some like passion projects, for lack of a better word. And it just didn't feel like the right time. And when this moment in time presented itself, I was just like, I'm going for it. I'm doing all the things that I've been wanting to do. I do not care what anyone thinks about me. And one of the things I've been wanting to do was start a podcast. And I didn't want to do it by myself either. I wanted to have someone to bounce off of. That's more fun. And I enjoy listening to podcasts with multiple people. Do you listen to any podcasts that just have one speaker? I don't.
No, if they do, they're always co-hosting because they're always bringing on guests. So
I think it's so fun and dynamic.
It's just one person.
I agree. I wanted to do this with a partner, and I've been sort of going back, like I've been trying to rope multiple people into doing this with me, and you are the first person to bite so far. So here we are.
Louder.
But you and I have been, our friendship has sort of like reconnected in the last couple of years. And we have been sending each other a lot of voice notes. And I just you're so funny. And I kept getting these voice notes from you. And I was like, we should share this with the world.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
Let's talk about what we're sharing with the world, actually, just to give some context. Tell me about, like, what you do, your specialty, what you're passionate about. Because this connects to why we became friends.
It's always been being a girly girl, being into clothing, makeup. We would take silly videos. We were doing the thing. We were doing the whole TikTok thing before it was even a thing. And I think we just like to be goofy and silly together. And I think the two of us were immature and mature at the same time because we were living these like adult lives when we were 13 years old because we thought we weren't allowed to have any fun. And then our version of fun was like making videos at home, which really was just immature. But we would always...
Or we were really ahead of our time.
Yeah, that's the great debate. No, Dallion and I, this makes sense. I mean, I didn't know. I was like 10th.
It makes a lot of sense.
But here we are. And the name Trending with Dallion and Tinsley came from Trending with Tinsley, which is my Instagram name.
Yes.
And always has been. Everyone has always made fun of that. And I don't really know why. I think it's pretty clever. And
it's really clever.
Thank you. I'm so
We're just gonna like use this podcast to hype ourselves up.
I know. I'm like, I think it's personally a really great name, but Dallion and I have always kind of been ahead of the times with clothing and with makeup and with hair. I mean, you didn't really like do your hair. You've got naturally beautiful curly hair. But anyways, we were always, I think, living in an adult world, and now that we find ourselves as almost 30-year-olds, we're living in a kid's world. Like we no longer think that we're cool. We no longer think that we're ahead of the times.
We're trying to keep up. Yeah, we used to be trendsetters when trends would come out slower. Trends used to be somewhat seasonal, right?
Like they didn't have social media.
Yeah, so trends were just evolving slower. And now, as everyone knows with social media, we have micro trends. Like a trend can change from morning to night. Like the trends are going so fast. And something that I really admire about you, and you follow trends closer than I do because of your profession, which you should talk about. But I feel like you know which trend to latch onto and which one to skip over. And that is actually the topic for today, but it's also the theme of the podcast and why we're doing this, even though I don't think we'll always talk specifically about fashion trends. We'd like to talk about trends affecting our life and our generation and women who are like us trying to follow these trends and keep up. But then I think the name is all encompassing. So the name just felt so right to me.
Yeah, me too. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't even think about it at first. I don't know that I had any name in my head. But the thing about me is I'm such a processor and Dallion is such a doer. We are so opposite in that way. I would have sat here and just like mulled over the name or even starting this. And Dallion, honestly, we would have filmed or recorded this a month ago, but that's me. Dallion is just on it. Clearly, she's already started a business in the few weeks that she has been unemployed or fun employed.
Fun employed. That's it. Fun employed. We can talk about this at a later date. This is my year of going for it. Whatever it is, I'm going for it. And this is on the list. And you were not like 10th in line. It's just that my original vision was to do a podcast with my dad. And I still hope that will see the light of day. So my dad, you were number 2. It was my dad. And
I
then
can be second next to Tony.
Okay, good. It was my dad and then it was you. So I'm really happy that we're doing this because we were able to sketch out our first 4 or 5 episodes in less than 30 minutes. Like you and I going back and forth. Like we have so much we want to talk about. So let's get into it.
Let's get into it then. Do you want to start?
I want you to start going back to what I was saying about like, how do you know what to jump on and what to not? Because like I don't want to jump on the jean trend skirt myself. Yeah. And it may even be too late for that. Like, are we on to the next trend? But I noticed that you had a long jean skirt and it sort of seems like that. It seems like that's going to stick around. I don't love it, but like talk to me about how you know what to go for.
Yeah, I think that's a great question because I think a lot of people right now, especially, they're seeing so many trends on a daily basis. And like you're saying, they change from day to night. So it's so hard to know what to buy. And for me, I think it just has to be authentic to yourself. Like the whole silver pants thing going around. All these girls are wearing silver metallic jeans in all forms. And for me, that feels very authentic. That's very on brand for me. But Dallion, I don't know if that's on brand for you. I think there are a lot of
Right.
times where we feel like we just have to buy something to keep up. But really, if it's not serving you in a year or longer, then you really don't need to buy it. If it's some, and this is all dependent on how you shop. I think for Dallion and I, you have to know that the preface is we're going to shop quality over quantity.
Yeah.
If you're someone who's just going for quantity and you can afford to purchase all of those pieces, go for it. But with a denim skirt, I will even be honest. I was looking at the long denim skirt for a long, there's my dog again. I was looking at the long denim skirt for a long time and I wasn't sure. This one felt so crazy to me at first. I thought there's no way that we're going back to this. And
Yeah.
when I bought
We
one,
are.
we are. And you know what? And this is something that I realize not every woman can have access to. My job is actually a trend forecaster. So I can see
Yeah.
that in these research platforms that the denim skirt is still going to be around and prominent for 2024. So for me, I'm like, got it. I can feel comfortable investing in that right now. But where I went wrong is that I jumped the trend too quickly to where the marketplace didn't have enough time to react and get it right. So I bought a long denim skirt from Reformation, and I thought that's a brand that I really respect and I shop at a lot. And I thought, okay, they brought theirs out, and that's
Yeah.
going to be the one that they have. It is just a lot of the ones you're seeing right now are light wash, got a slit up the middle, so it doesn't feel like you are. I mean,
Like
for
drowning in it.
like
Yeah.
a nun, like showing off a little bit of your body still.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
the one that Reformation came out with first was a dark wash, no slit skirt.
I
And
didn't
I
realize
am
you didn't have the one with the slit.
No, I have a slit in the back, but not in the front. And I am a
Oh.
5'2", sometimes 5'3" woman that shouldn't be wearing that. And I see photos of myself and I think, that's not right. So it's like I jumped it too quickly because then about a few months down the road, they came out with the one
It
that was
evolved.
better. It evolved because they too were trying to jump on the trend too quickly. So yeah, like don't think that even the trendsetters are always getting it right because we're not. I just think if you want to wear a baggy jean, go for it. If that's like a style that you usually have worn in the past, maybe this is a great elevated version of that. But
Yeah.
Dallion, you don't wear baggy jeans. You don't like it. So don't buy that. Even if it's like the it thing.
I have to tell you what I'm wearing right now.
Oh my gosh, are you wearing baggy
I
jeans?
no, I have I'm just like I like skinny jeans and I'm wearing some today. Like a very classic pair.
Jeans.
I'm
Okay.
wearing a medium. I'm wearing a okay, and let me just finish. I'm wearing a medium wash skinny jean that is mid-rise with a
Mid-rise.
mid-rise with one hole in the left knee. I love these
You
jeans.
went
These
back.
jeans, I went back. These jeans are really comfortable. I don't have to pull and tug at them all day. The button is not digging into my stomach when I sit or when I eat. I like where it hits me on the ankle. It's not a super, super skinny jean. Like it's got give, but it's also got enough structure to hold me in a bit at the waist. Since we're talking about jeans, I've been trying to wear the brand A Goldie.
Yeah, I'm wearing them right now.
I like the way they make me feel
Me
when
too.
I'm standing up. I want to run home and jump into my pajama pants when I'm sitting down. Like, I can't focus. I can't eat when I'm sitting in those jeans. And this goes to the next point that I want to say about trends, or that I want to discuss with you. Your body type matters, because
It does.
those jeans are made for women who are taller than me. So the waist cuts me in a really weird way. And even though I like the look of a straight leg, I'm totally down for a straight leg jean. I think it's very slimming on my body type as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the jeans I have specifically are not super slimming if I am not wearing a heel with it.
Okay.
I mean, I think you know, because I've been telling you, I've been struggling with jeans for a while. But basically, I've been struggling so much that I am back to just a very classic pair that makes me feel good about myself and that literally is comfortable. And I think that you have to weigh that when you're talking about trends, because I have bought a lot of stuff in the last couple of years that I was like, this is a quality thing. I'm going to have this forever. And I am going to have those jeans forever because they were a pretty penny, but they are not comfortable.
No. And those are the things
Isn't that
you
terrible?
don't wear.
I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling. Because I invested in the right thing.
I know.
A good pair of pants, a good pair of jeans, a good brand. I like the wash. I like the cut. But just, I like the way I look in the mirror. I like the way I look, but they don't feel good.
I think that's a great point, and probably the most important before anything that I just said, because if you're not comfortable, you're never going to wear it. So then what is the point? Why did you buy it? I'm telling you, like, you think that you're going to wear it, but that stuff will sit in your closet for forever, and you're only going to pick it up once or twice. I will say that, and this is off topic and we don't have to get into it, the A Goldie jeans specifically, I rented mine and I went up a size. And I thought, no, this is crazy. This is like 2 sizes bigger than what I normally wear. I love the way that they feel. It is the size. And I think that a lot of women these days feel like if they're one size at, let's say, Madewell, if they're one size there, then they have to be that size everywhere. And let's say that's like the small size for them. Then they
But that's hard to, it's like an emotional thing. Like,
Yes,
I want to believe
right.
that I'm the same size across the board, but that isn't how things are actually made. But there's something psychological to that, because I have a hard time ordering a size up even when I know I should.
Totally. I think it's just a part of being a woman, especially as you get older. And I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just saying that sometimes in order to fit into those trends, you kind of have to be creative with how they're going to work for your body. And maybe that's like getting sizes that are bigger than you usually wear. And you can choose whether that's something that you want to go through psychologically or not. For me, it was okay. I recognize that my body is changing right now, so I'm good with it. And thank the Lord that I rented these jeans and did not go through the hassle of trying to find my right size.
I have a couple pair of A Goldie jeans. I have 3. I've bought them all. Wait, I have 4.
4?
I have 4. I have been
Any of them
trying.
work?
Okay, I've been trying to build my jean collection.
Right.
The first pair I bought on sale at Nordstrom. I went, dug through the racks, and was like, I'm going to buy a pair, and it's going to be on sale. It's a skinny jean, and it's got some stretch, and it fits like it's not uncomfortable.
Okay.
So this is the reason I have so many. The second pair is a bit stiffer. It's the same size as the first pair I bought, which was a size up from what I thought it should be.
Okay.
And they have a hole. They have holes in the knees. So that changes the sizing for me. Anytime a jean has holes in it, I can pretty much wear my normal size, even if the material's stiff, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, cool. These are good. And those jeans, even though they don't give, they wound up like stretching a bit in the waist. I don't know how to explain it.
Really?
But basically, like, they just formed to my body with use. Because when I first started wearing them, I was like, oh, these are a little tight when I sit. Okay. But over time, they just sort of like got better. So I was just like, okay, maybe they need to be broken in.
Yeah.
I had actually read online somewhere, like in a review, and this seems insane, that if you like put those jeans on, and if they're a little too tight, if you like get in a bathtub with water, you basically like wear them with them on, you get in the bathtub and then you get out and basically let them dry like to your body. Now that's too much.
We're not doing that.
Like if you have to do that, then something's wrong, right?
Did it say that about A Goldie jeans, or it just said that about any?
Yes.
Then we're not buying those.
Okay, so here I go onto my third pair.
Get my jeans wet. Okay, you go to the third pair.
I don't wash them either. I don't wash them.
No.
The idea is like get it wet so that it forms to your body once and then dries. Anyway, the third pair I bought on consignment, and I basically got overly excited because they were really on sale. And I bought my normal size that I have the other two pair in. And
both are skinny.
They're straight leg.
Oh, no, straight.
Straight.
Okay.
This other pair is a straight leg, but it doesn't have holes. It's literally the same model. I know. It's literally the same model as the pair with holes in the jeans. Same model, same size, just a different wash with no holes. Okay. They tight. They hug in all the right places, but you cannot sit down. You cannot have a snack.
Oh my gosh! So how many?
So bizarre. I powered through because I thought they might do that thing where they just got better over time with some wear, and they never did. I have not worn them this season. The last time I wore them was last fall, and Lord knows I may be a different size by now. Yeah, so this season I bought a size up.
Okay.
And they're better, and I wear them a lot more. But because they're a size up, they're a bit higher in the waist. Like they come up on me higher. And again, it's a problem. Jeans are really hard, and that is why I'm here with you today in my mid-rise stretch jeans.
So where did you buy those?
Nordstrom.
Okay. Do you know the brand?
They're from that brand called Cut, K-U-T.
No, I never heard of that.
I think it could
Sounds
be
like
a Nordstrom brand. I mean, it ain't the fanciest. These were like under $100. Yeah. That's where I'm at with jeans. So no, I will not be buying a jean skirt right now. You're not going to catch me in the jean skirt. Sorry.
No.
I'm going to skip that.
You need to really narrow down your jean collection because jeans are going to be the thing that you wear the most, and those are going to be the most timeless classic piece in your wardrobe. So it's really important to get it right. I appreciate the effort that you put into trying to make A Goldie work, but
isn't that a saga?
I'm not sure if that brand is for you.
I don't think it is, sadly. I'm sad to report that my findings are that it's not for me.
Jeans are just a whole other beast, a whole other topic. But
yeah,
totally what you said is, first and foremost, if you're not going to be comfortable, then don't do it. Also, yes, trends are so dependent on your body type. The things that we see on social media, like, think about it. So many of those women do not look like us. So why are we trying to wear the clothes that they're wearing?
Mm-hmm.
There are forms, you can take inspiration from them, and there are ways to wear what they're wearing, essentially, without wearing the exact same thing. If you see a girl with a boxy white t-shirt and maybe a baggy pair of jeans and she's like 6 foot, maybe don't try to put that on your 5'2" body. Try a cross version of that, of the tee, and then let's try like a straight leg. Everything doesn't have to be so literal, and I think our society has gotten caught up in everything having to be exactly like the other person. But that doesn't work. That doesn't work for my personal bank account or for my personal body. So I think for me, I'm just trying to keep up with the trends that I know that I really love and that I can see myself wearing for a long time.
But I think you do what you just said, which is essentially you look at the trend, decide if you like it and if it's going to maybe stick around. And then you take it and you make it your own. You make it work for your body type. You create a version of the trend that is unique to you. And I think that is just the mark of like style, because anybody can go out and buy all the trendy stuff.
Of course.
But you and I, another thing that we like to talk about is that like we're not getting gifted a nice thing from a brand. Like the influencers that we see that are setting these trends, like they're being gifted things, especially in today's like system of influencer marketing. And you and I, like, we are on a budget.
A budget. Yeah. My whole platform.
We got to make smart choices.
Totally. And I think that's another thing that we can get into in a later episode is just how do you afford to keep up with all of these trends? It is so sad that these days, I was just looking at a girl on Instagram. She's got maybe 50,000 followers. She's got great content. She said that she gets about 80% of what she's wearing on her content, 80% is gifted, and maybe 20% is from her own closet. Think about
So does she have style, or is she just like, you know what I mean? Like it's like style is just something that you have and you can put together a cute outfit from Target.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think that she would not have style had she not had all of these pieces gifted to her to where she can play dress up with new things every day, which I guess means she doesn't have style. She's fashionable and trendy. But I want to say when it comes down to it and she's not gifted any of that, she couldn't survive on that 20% of her closet, which is what normal people like you and I are having to deal with, is having to get dressed from our closet every day, a closet where nothing is gifted and where probably 50% of it has been in there for the last 10 years, you know?
I know. Don't you know that I know?
I know that you know, because recently Dallion gave me a little closet tour and I lost it because, I actually think 50% of it was maybe not, but definitely at a time where definitely college.
Clothes are very sentimental for me. I mean, I am so emotionally attached to them. When I buy something, and this is why I sometimes either make bad choices or, fill up the cart and then, get rid of everything. When I buy something, I want to have a vision of all the places I'm going to wear it. And sometimes those visions never come to be. And so that item is just waiting for its day in the sun, No,
that's very true. Okay, back to the egg Goldie thing. When you were saying the first 3 that you got on sale.
They're all gotten on sale.
We need to not shop on sale. I've almost stopped shopping on sale altogether because that's when I find myself purchasing the things that just truly don't
You're
get
forcing it.
Out of. We're forcing it. And I'm like, $20 for that pleather bucket hat. Yeah. And then it's never worn. Or like that's the thing that flies off in the wind and I've never seen it again. You know, it's on the street of New York somewhere. Truly, I can't wear that hat ever again. Do we need to move on?
I did want to, we don't have to move on. I mean, I do want to talk about all of these things. This is why we're doing
Let's
this.
get to okay, but let's get to
I
what's
wanted to like do a quick like kind of rapid fire. I want you to tell me like what's something you bought recently that you don't regret, and then what's something that you bought recently that you feel like you might regret, or you don't make regretful purchases anymore.
No, I still do. So, yep. You want me to
Okay,
answer
hit me.
that right now?
Hit me, yep, and then I'm gonna
The
answer.
thing that I just bought that I actually am excited about is a genuine leather vest. I just thrifted it at this little shop. The shop is so cute. It's in Williamsburg. It's just waistcoats are trending right now, and I was really slow to jump on that trend because I didn't know what kind of waistcoat I wanted. And when I say waistcoat, I mean like a vest with buttons and has like a V-neck. Anyways, I bought this leather one that was like $80, and I'm just really excited. They fixed the buttons for me. Like it's leather, so it's dirty, but leather, it just ages so well. So I think it's going to be a good one. I think it's really unique, which I'm excited about. And then the thing that I just bought that I really don't know about is I bought these Adidas. I think they call them the Gazelle. Anyways,
Yeah, they
it's
look so good. I kind of want to buy a pair.
Ew.
Yeah, they
I
look
had
good,
been
and I love a platform.
Yeah, I love a platform sneaker. I live in New York now, so I really need good sneakers. I can't. The shoe game has totally changed. I mean, and shoes for me is like always the thing that finishes out every outfit. And when you put together a good outfit and then you don't have the right shoes to back it up, like you can't wear
Hate
that
that.
outfit.
But we've
happens
had to get practical, you know, like we
so
are
practical. And
on the
here's where I
run, on the
think I
go.
messed up. The Adidas, I don't know what these girls are doing because this is a trending shoe, and I've heard no complaints. But the tongue of the Adidas is so hard. I like the look of it. It's kind of like a textured shell almost, and it's like a little bit tough. It's just poking my, I guess the front of my foot, my ankle, over and over and over again to where I get home, I
What?
take them off, and I have like a red mark on my foot, on the top of my foot.
That's not good.
And I wasn't thinking about this, but wearing suede shoes in New York is tough because your shoes get so dirty, they get so beat up. So I find myself just like basically walking on eggshells with these shoes because they're suede, and I'm so afraid that they're gonna get dirty, which they probably will because they're yellow. They're like Easter egg yellow, and I love those for spring. I'm so excited about them, but I just think in a year, will I be sad that I bought these? Because when you buy colorful sneakers, they just tend to get old so fast.
Yeah.
Not old in like, I'm sure they get a little bit dirty and it's fine, but it just kind of gets old to look at. Like you're tired of wearing such a bold shoe all the time.
I'm sad to hear that you're feeling like you might already regret them. But they're very cute, and I hope that you, even if like they're dirty by next season, that you feel like you can like get a lot of use out of them. They're really
Yeah,
cute.
I think that's where I'm at with them. Is
Yeah.
okay.
That's what's hard.
I'm over
If
them
you use
and-
them every day, they are going to be dirty by next year.
Totally.
Whereas a pair of heels that you only wear once or twice a year, you might be able to keep for 10 years.
That's so true. Yeah, I never thought about it that way. I only think about like, oh my gosh, I'm spending this much money on a pair of heels that I'm going to wear twice this year. But you're right. I'm going to have them for a long time, longer than
Yes.
a pair of
The
sneakers.
tennis shoes. Yes. There we
Okay,
go.
so what are yours?
So the thing that I love that I have no regrets about buying is the Anine Bing sweatshirt.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I mean,
Do
it
you
just,
know what? Okay, pause. I just found out that it's Anina Bing.
I thought we said it was Anine.
I looked it
Anina?
up. Anina. I looked it up.
I'm sorry, Anina. I mean,
That really threw me off. I think it's Anina.
Anina Bing. Why is the, okay.
I don't know.
Well, that sweatshirt with the tiger I mean, it's just so comfortable. I love it. Even though my sister asked me if it was from Target, and that really hurt. It really hurt. But
that does hurt.
My baby sister said, "Did you get that at Target?" I don't know where she got that. Like, why did she say that? I said, "Why did you say that?" But I love it. I have absolutely no regrets. I'm actually, when my fun employment becomes profitable, it will be one of the first things I buy again. Like, I will buy another one. Regrets, I actually need to think about, because I have not bought anything recently because of fun employment.
No, okay. What's some like okay?
I mean, we could say one of my last pairs of my Goldie jeans.
Totally. There's a few wrong ideas there, but did you buy anything from Nuuly?
Well, I'm contemplating it right now. Like, I could be on the verge of making a regretful purchase.
I thought that you did.
Yeah, I don't have any regrets as of recent, other than, as you all heard, about my jean saga.
Which is just enough of a saga.
Sad. I know. I almost feel sad that I had to share that.
I know. And honestly, I hope you're done with them by this point. But I'm proud of you for not even having any regretful purchases. And I'm over here saying, like, I know exactly what to buy. And I'm the one with, I could list more regretful purchases. But the feathers. Just, let's touch on the feathers real quick. Because Dallion and I, we didn't purchase, but we rented the same blazer with feathers. She said she got the pants to go with it, with the feathers. I've never actually seen those pants. I don't know if they're just never available in my size or what, but those, I would totally get the pants to go with it.
They're cute. They're cute standalone. Like, I thought about just keeping the pants.
I love it. I love
cute with a little kitten heel. Ooh. Yeah. With the heels I bought, which I may return still. That could be my regretful purchase, but I actually don't regret it yet. So
what?
I bought a pair of heels. Say that again.
Why are you going to return them?
Because it's not the best time in the world for me to be purchasing shoes and clothes, even though I'm in this dilemma where I'm out trying to get business and I want to look presentable. The thing is, I did a photo shoot for my website, and I just wanted to wear a suit, so I rented the suit, and then I wanted to have a closed-toed shoe. I kid you not, I do not have a closed-toed heel in my closet.
I don't either.
So that's why I went out and bought the heels that I bought, and Tinsley helped me pick them out. And
they looked
I thought she was going to say that they were too much, because I was already wearing a feather suit.
Yeah.
And the shoes are like bedazzled is going to make them sound something that they were not, but they're very cool and elegant. They're bejeweled.
Tasteful.
Very tastefully bejeweled. And I sent you the picture as a joke because I said, this is what I want to buy. And I said, but I think it's too much. And you were like, it's not too much. And I was telling my middle sister that, and she was like, Dallion, of course Tinsley said it wasn't too much. Have you seen what Tinsley's been wearing recently?
I'm never going to say it's too much. And also, I didn't think it was too much because you wanted...
It wasn't too much. And I bought what I wanted at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So if they never make it back to Nordstrom Rack, I'm not going to be upset about it.
Right. Yeah. I think it's exactly what you were looking for, even if it felt a little bit crazy. But the thing about a feather suit is that it was black.
You're right. In the photos, it doesn't look as wild as it sounds.
No, it's just a simple feather cuff around your wrist and your ankles. And it just means that you've got a bit more flair than some of these other businesses out there.
I love it. I feel like that's a good place to stop. I do want to tease like some of our upcoming topics.
Sure. Go ahead.
So I want to do an episode where you talk to us about your monthly budget, how you do it, the do's and the don'ts, give us all the tricks. We're also going to talk about micro trends from TikTok beauty that we have been trying to follow and give you guys we want to discuss it, but also we've actually been testing some of the things, and I want to discuss how it's going. Because it has been a struggle for Tinsley and I. And then some other trends that we want to delve into. We want to talk about nutrition. We want to talk about home decor. We want to talk about, I would actually say wellness, because I have a couple of wellness topics that I want to hit on. Things like talking about alcohol. I want to talk about smoothies. I want to talk about all kinds of wellness trends.
So we'll also talk about husbands on a different schedule.
Something I was thinking about was like the reason we're going to do stuff like this. There is also an element of like when I'm sitting at home alone at night, like might as well do this.
Might as well.
And Tinsley and I both have husbands who work a night shift, coincidentally. And we're just at this like overlap in our life, and we talk about this kind of stuff all the time. And if you're in that place in life, or if you've enjoyed this conversation whatsoever, hopefully we'll be more focused in the future, but actually I can't promise that. I shouldn't promise that.
We're scattered, and I'll put my dog away.
If you enjoyed this conversation, please let us know. You can leave us a review, leave us a comment. We actually want to know if anyone is enjoying this, and if anyone has things that they want us to talk about. And if you didn't enjoy this, that's okay. You can just move right along. You don't have to keep listening. I'm so proud of us. We did it. This is our first one.
I know.
Look at us.
I should have popped the champagne. I'm sorry. I should have prepared. I should have had some.